everyone. Welcome to Enjoy English. I'm Steven.
I'm Minnie.
Today's date is November 10th, and for the next 2 days, please look at pages 22 to 27 under Just So You Know.
那我们今天11月10号会接续明天在22到27页在生活快递的主题之下。
The wild side of funny. A photo contest like no other.
野趣横生、独一无二的搞笑摄影赛。
When we say something is like no other, we mean that it's super special. There's nothing like it, okay? It's like no other. So this photo contest is going to be very special.
非常独特、独一无二，我们就会说 like no other.
A photo competition to see the humor in nature.
一场揭示滑稽自然界的摄影比赛。
Yeah, it's always important to see the humor in different things.
That's very difficult for me.
Oh, why?
I'm just not a
Humorous person?
Yeah.
Okay, I do. I love seeing situations, even serious situations or dark situations, and I always like to find the humor in it or see the humor in it. Okay, but we'll find out what the wild side of funny is. Let's get started.
The wild side of funny. A photo contest like no other. Paul Joynson Hicks is a wildlife photographer in East Africa. One day, while looking through his photos, he found himself laughing out loud at a shot of an eagle looking at him from between its legs. Another interesting photo captured a warthog's bottom. These silly photos gave him an idea. He realized that funny animal pictures could not only make people laugh, but also make them more concerned about wildlife. As a result, he started a yearly competition called the Comedy Wildlife Photography Awards in 2015 to find the funniest nature photos. The purpose of the awards is to help people see animals in a more human way and raise awareness of protecting wildlife. Anyone can enter the contest, whether they are a photographer or just enjoy taking pictures. The competition has several categories, such as mammals, birds, and aquatic species. It also includes a category for video clips, 2 for young photographers, and a People's Choice category. The overall winner of the competition will receive generous prizes, including a 1-week safari in Kenya for 2 people, a trophy, and a certificate. Winners of the young photographer categories will be awarded new cameras from Nikon, while those in most of the other categories will receive large capacity backpacks.
Paul Joynson Hicks is a wildlife photographer in East Africa.
那我们第一句呢，就先从介绍我们的摄影师来开始。他说，保罗·乔因森·希克斯是一位东非的野生动物摄影师。
Yes, so here some people might be confused why his last name or has 2 last names and it's separated by a hyphen. Sometimes some people, they just prefer keeping their mother's last name and their father's last name. It could be the situation, or maybe the last name just has 2 last names. I don't really particularly know this person's situation, but it's common. You see it sometimes, okay?
所以老师说这边你可能会觉得，为什么还有2个姓？有些人他会留下爸爸妈妈的姓。那我们这一个摄影师为什么还有2个姓？我们其实不太知道。但是有些人的名字他可能也是有像我们台湾就是也有复姓嘛，欧阳，类似像这样子。
Exactly. So what is a wildlife photographer? Let's talk about wildlife first. It's animals or plants that live in the wild. That means that they don't have that much human interaction. Okay, so wildlife photographer is a person who takes pictures of wildlife.
所以当我们看到 wildlife 的时候，我们就知道，人为的干涉会比较少一点点。所以我们看到 wildlife 可以指的是动物，可以指的是植物，也就是野生的。
Yes. One day, while looking through his photos, he found himself laughing out loud at a shot of an eagle looking at him from between its legs.
有一天，他翻看自己拍摄作品的时候，突然被其中一只老鹰从两腿之间望向镜头的照片，逗笑了。
Yes. So here we got one day. So one day is just saying, it's not like a specified date, but it's just saying
A moment.
A moment, okay? 就某一天, okay, one day. While looking through his photos, when you look through something, that means that you're just kind of like going through it.
Flipping through.
Flipping through, F-L-I-P, okay? Flip through something just means that you're browsing through it.
Yeah, 就是浏览翻阅。
Yes. So browse, B-R-O-W-S-E, 就是浏览, right? Browse. Browsing through his photos, he found himself laughing out loud. What does it mean by find oneself doing something? That means that you do something without realizing you're doing it. It just happens, okay? It happens kind of subconsciously, okay? 没有意识的。
对，所以它就是一个没有意识就突然间发生的事情。我也没有料想到我会笑，可是我笑了。So I found myself doing this， 就是我发现我正在笑。
Yes, so like you kind of did the action,
yeah,
and then you realize you're doing it. You're like, oh,
我先笑了才发现，原来这个东西我觉得好笑哦。
That means that this photo or this shot, okay, so sometimes we'll use shot instead of photo, okay, S-H-O-T. So the shot of the eagle looking at him between its legs made him laugh out loud, okay? Here we could say he found himself laughing at a shot. That's the same thing. But then when you have laugh out loud, it kind of gives the mental image of someone like really laughing out loud, and it's very loud.
笑出声音。
Yes. And then here a lot of times in
LOL.
Yeah, social media will say LOL.
这个好像老人才会用。
Yeah.
Whatever.
No, people still use it. I don't
Really?
want to hear it. I use it all the time, okay? Laugh out loud. LOL, okay? So he was laughing out loud at this picture or at the shot of the eagle looking at him between its legs, okay? Another interesting photo captured a warthog's bottom.
那另外一张有趣的照片呢，则拍到了一只油猪的屁股。
Yes. So here, capture, it's another verb that we can use instead of take a picture. So we can say capture a picture or capture a photo. So when you use this verb, it kind of means that like you kind of need to take the photo at a specific time or you'll lose the moment.
中文来讲就是捕捉。
Yeah,
所以你要
so
捕捉到那个 moment 那一刻，好像是很珍贵、很宝贵的。
yeah, it takes some effort to do it. Okay, so you capture a photo of the warthog's bottom. So warthog, that's an interesting combination of two words.
Yes.
Hog is usually some kind of pig, right? And a wart is actually something that grows on your body.
啊，
It's a
油
yo. Okay, so warthog, that's just a type of
油猪
type of hog, a type
Yeah.
of pig. So a warthog's bottom. So that means it's butt. It's B-U-T-T. But then we use the word bottom
比
sometimes.
较斯文一点的讲法。
It sounds a little bit better than
Yes.
butt, B-U-T-T. Okay? These silly photos gave him an idea.
那这些搞笑的照片、动物的照片，就让他gave him an idea， 给他一个灵感，就是灵光一现。
Yes, and another word you could say is inspiration. Okay, so these photos gave him inspiration. I-N-S-P-I-R-A-T-I-O-N. Okay? He realized that funny animal pictures could not only make people laugh, but also make them more concerned about wildlife.
所以他这边 realize， 他意识到这些逗趣的照片呢，不只是能够让人发笑，还能够唤醒大家对于野生动物的关注。Not only but also.
Right, so not only A, but also B. That means that both of these qualities occurred, okay? It's just a special way, or it's just
一个句型啊。
an option to say that it did both of these things.
没错。
Okay, so can not only make people laugh, which means that seeing this picture, when people see it, it makes them laugh.
Yeah,
会让他们
entertaining.
Yeah, 会让他们笑. It's entertaining. But also make them more concerned about wildlife. When you're concerned about something, that means you express worry about a specific topic. So here he wants to make people more concerned about or more worried about wildlife.
Concern 这个字比较是有点像是我很担心，但 concern 它其实也是有提高关注的意思，所以在这边我们就比较是翻译成说提高对于野生动物的关注。
Yes. As a result, or because of this, he started a yearly competition called the Comedy Wildlife Photography Awards in 2015 to find the funniest nature photos.
那因此，他在2015年呢就开办了一个搞笑野生动物摄影奖。那这一项年度比赛，它的主旨是在找出自然界最有趣的动物照片。
Yeah, so as a result is a perfect way to start a sentence when you're saying that all the actions prior that we've mentioned caused this to happen. This was kind of like the conclusion after all those things. Okay, so he started a yearly competition. Another word you could use is annual competition, ANNUAL, and it's called the Comedy Wildlife Photography Awards, and that is capitalized because it's the name of the awards.
所以在这边 result 我们知道是结果的意思 ，so as a result 它就是有点像是一个句子，我们前面铺陈了很多东西，那最后它的结果呢，就是他开办了这个奖。然后老师这边有刚刚讲说 yearly 这个字，我们可以用 annual ANNUAL， 注意哦，我是说 annual 不是 annually 哦，为什么？因为 yearly 虽然有 ly， 但是它是形容词。
Yeah, so most of the time adverbs end with ly, but some adjectives end with ly.
Yearly 就是一个很好的例子。
Yeah, so just pay attention to that difference sometimes. Okay? And then to find the funniest nature photos 就是为了要寻找最好笑的跟自然有关系的照片。
这边的 to 其实就是 in order to， 但是 in order 省略了，直接写 to 就可以。
The purpose of the awards is to help people see animals in a more human way and raise awareness of protecting wildlife.
那比赛的目的就是希望人们呢，以更人性化的角度，或者以人性化的眼光来看待这些动物，并且提高保护野生动物的这些意识。
Yes, so in a more human way, so we're trying to help people see animals kind of in a more human way so that humans can have a better connection with them.
对，因为人是一个比较特别的动物哦，如果我们没有用一个人性的角度去看的话，有时候我们会觉得有一点隔阂。
Yes.
对。
And what does it mean to raise awareness about something or raise awareness of something?
提高。
It means to 提高 your knowledge about or knowing about a situation.
Yeah, nowadays we're raising awareness of a lot of things. 对啊，我们要保护这个地球，保护这个世界，保护我们的环境，然后也要保护不同的族群。So these are all the awareness that has to be raised.
Yeah, so be aware of something 就是意识到这个东西的存在。So awareness is the noun form, aware of aware. All right, let's take a short break. Anyone can enter the contest, whether they are a photographer or just enjoy taking pictures.
所以我们前面提到的这个比赛，我们第二段就来讲，谁可以参加这个比赛 ，right？ 所以他第二段的开头就说，不论是你是专业的摄影师，还是只是喜欢拍照的民众，都可以参加这项比赛。
Right, so whether they are a photographer or just enjoy taking pictures. Make sure when you use whether, you also have an or behind it. Okay, whether A or B. Okay,
whether A or B.
So here, anyone can enter the contest, whether they are a photographer. Oh, the word contest. We have the word competition also used in this article. A lot of people would argue competition and contest can be used interchangeably. I think this is just up to the author's decision. Some people think that contest is something that it's more like an art contest. Like you kind of do something and then you let the judges decide which one they like subjectively or based off of technique. But competition sometimes is based off of like skill. Like it's based off of like maybe like an action that you're doing, and then it's a competition, like a race to get to first place. So, I mean, that's just one way to look at it. I see it interchangeably used all the time. So, yeah, it's safe to use competition or contest.
所以有些人会觉得 contest 这个字它是比较是主观的，然后 competition 是比较是技巧性，它比较有一些可以有评判的标准。但是老师这边有说，其实语言这种东西就是它会因应时代而改变。
Yeah.
所以如果你看的资讯够多，看的资料够多，你会发现 contest 跟 competition 这两个字它其实是 interchangeable， 就是代表说他们两个可以互相代替，就纯粹是看你写作的这个人怎么去使用它，它没有所谓太严谨的正确或错误。
The competition has several categories, such as mammals, birds, and aquatic species.
也是分得蛮细的啊。所以他说，比赛设有多个类别，例如像是哺乳类啊、鸟类啊，以及水生动物类别。
Yeah, so 这些类别 categories are divisions of the awards, okay? And what are aquatic species? Whenever you see the word aqua, it has to do with water.
水
Yeah, so aquatic is the adjective, aquatic species. And species are a group of living organisms that if they're able to breed together because their genes are very similar.
对，就是水生类的，因为它们的基因比较相近。那跟 aqua 有关系的 aquatic 有关系的，有一个最常见的就是我们的水族馆嘛 aquarium，它也藏了一个 aqua 在里面。
Yes. So that is a good way to remember that aqua has to do with water. Aquarium is A-Q-U-A-R-I-U-M. It also includes a category for video clips, 2 for young photographers, and a People's Choice category.
那除了我们刚刚讲的类别以外，还包括了影片类别、2个青少年摄影师组以及一个最佳人气奖。
Yeah, so what are clips? When we talk about videos, they are short videos or part of a video, okay? So usually when you hear video clip, it's not very long.
对，短短的影片我们就会说是 clip。
Yes. And then People's Choice category. Okay, so People's Choice category is capitalized because that's the name of the category.
Yeah.
Okay, and usually it means that the person who wins it, they win it because most people liked it. Most people voted for it. So it's not up to the judges to decide who wins this particular category.
所以 People's Choice 我们可以看到 capital P 大写 C 大写，这就代表说这是一个奖项的名称，也就是说人气奖。
Yes. All right, let's take a short break. The overall winner of the competition will receive generous prizes, including a 1-week safari in Kenya for 2 people, a trophy, and a certificate.
我超想去那个肯亚的所以他说比赛的总冠军将获得丰厚的奖品，包括一趟双人肯亚1周猎游行程，还有1座奖杯以及1张证书。老师这边他的那个 overall 的读音可以特别再听一下，因为很多人会念成 overall。
我会把那个 R 连到 all 那边，所以会是 overall, raw, okay, overall, okay? If you did pronounce it overall, it's not incorrect. It's just that usually in English, unless specified, we usually kind of link
连在一起
the pronunciation together to make it smoother and more natural sounding. So here, overall is being used as an adjective, and it just means including all of the things we mentioned before, the overall winner of the competition. So that means like of all the winners, he is the she is the number 1 winner of all the winners. Okay? The overall winner of the competition will receive generous prizes. So when we say that someone is generous, we mean that there is someone who will give people things without expecting anything in return. And maybe they'll give a lot to these people.
所以很慷慨的、很大方的，我们就会说是很 generous。那 generous 的相反，我们就可以说是很 stingy。
Yeah, stingy, S-T-I-N-G-Y. But here we're saying a generous prize. We're not talking about a person. So when it's talking about something other than a person, we're saying that it's large or big or plentiful, 很多的. Okay, so generous prize, and it means it's going to be a very big prize.
丰厚的奖品。
Including a 1-week safari. Here, let's pay attention to that a 1 week. Shouldn't it be an 1 week? No. It's because you also have to pay attention to how the word is pronounced. Okay, so 1, what does it sound like it starts with? A W, right? So because it sounds like it starts with a W, we say a 1 week safari.
所以如果是 OORR 的读音开头的，
还是 like unique. Starts with a Y sound.
没错，所以就是我们还是要看读音，不是单纯只看 AEIOU.
Yeah, that's a little bit difficult, but you'll get used to it.
Yeah.
A 1 week, so here's a compound adjective adding combining 1 and week. So a 1 week safari, and it's just in this situation, 1 week is being used as an adjective, right? What is a safari? It's an exhibition. It's an expedition where people observe animals in a natural habitat, okay? And usually they are in Africa, okay? So it's a safari in Kenya for 2 people. A trophy usually is like what you receive.
奖杯?
Like, yeah, 奖杯. Then you can hold it in your hand. It's like a little statue.
Yes.
And then a certificate. And usually that's like a piece of paper.
证书.
Yes. Winners of the Young Photographer categories will be awarded new cameras from Nikon, while those in most of the other categories will receive large capacity backpacks.
青少年组的得主将获颁 Nikon 的全新相机，而大部分其他类别的得奖者则能获得大容量的背包。
Yes, so people who win are winners, okay? So they will be awarded, that means they will be given as, they'll be given these things as an award, okay? So will be awarded new cameras. While those in this sentence means while the other people,
其他人.
Okay, while the other people in the other categories will receive large capacity backpacks. Large capacity is another compound adjective combining large and capacity. So capacity means the maximum amount or quality to hold. So large capacity 就是说这些书包可以容量很大的，
大容量
的。Okay, all right. Tomorrow we'll find out more about this photography award, and hopefully you guys learned a lot. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.